Today's video contains spoilers for the entire series of Wandavision, so if you have not watched it and you don't want to get any spoilers, please click away, go watch it, come back when you're done. Because I will probably spoil something. I apologize. But if you're fine with spoilers and you've already seen it, keep on watching.
To show you, and I know you won't tell what I say. 'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is there.
Welcome to the costume department, known as my room, and my dresser. So today, I thought I would show you pretty much all the Wandavision costumes I have made. I have did my best to recreate and gender bend. Now I'm going to explain what I did here. So every Friday since the 15th of January I did a costume style for Wanda. Like on the 15th I did full on 50s, and you're going to see it in a little bit because that one I actually did do a full review of how I did the costume kind of thing. So we pin curled the hair. The shirt is the wrong color though because I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be like a beige, but it turned out it was blue. So that's just something to let you know about. But yeah, and then we had 60s I also filmed, so you're going to see that. But this is also just like all the Wandavision costumes that I've worn since 15th to the 5th. March 5th. And there is no like, this is all just Wanda. I didn't do anything for Darcy, Jimmy, Vision. It's all my Wanda stuff, because Wanda is my favorite character in the MCU. So I'll let you guys see the 50s and the 60s, because those ones actually filmed sort of what I did. And now, let's go. Alright, so this is my 50s Wanda look. Now, this is one of the most simple looks to do, because you just need to go to a thrift store and just buy most of it. Now, this is more of a Wanda look. It's just a beige golf shirt with the collar open. I'm still going to add the black details that she had in it on her dress, but that's all you really need for like Wanda. You just like a beige dress, but if you don't have it, you could always substitute, because back in the 50s they did wear pants. But just make sure they're like capris, I think they're called. So yeah, just get a beige shirt and you're done. Then I also have a pearl necklace. I got this in a movie set as some sort of combo Disney Channel is doing with their DVD releases. And now if you want to do more of like a male look, what I would recommend is a white button-up, which I don't have right now to show you, with a, I don't really know what it's called, tweed I think it's called, with a tweed dress coat that goes down pretty much to almost your knees, but it's very long, some dress pants, which I am wearing, which I will show you in a moment. And put on a tie with some sort of small design on it. Do your hair, like I'm doing, since my hair's longer, we're doing the 50s bob thing that they had back then. And if you have shorter hair, part it off to one side, slick it all back. Or sort of slick it back. Alright. So the pants are just simple black dress pants. I got these at a thrift store for like $3. They were fairly cheap. They're good quality. There are no holes in the pockets. And like they are a good length as well. They were a medium in other terms, and they're still like going under my heels. very nice seams, and yeah, I like these a lot, and I just threw on a belt because they are a little big. And if you buy a pair of pants that are way too big and are falling down, then I do recommend you get some suspenders. They did have those back then. But if you don't, just wear a belt, or if you want to be more accurate, wear a belt with the suspenders. Alright, now there is another look that you could do. It's Wanda's dinner look. Same hair, change the necklace, put on a bracelet, make sure the necklace and the bracelet match. And her dress is actually a blue, but if you want to do a gender bend, I'd recommend you could wear a blue button up, but those didn't really exist back in the 50s. So I would definitely recommend just a white button up with the same sort of thing that I told you that you could do. And that's also an option for a vision look. Now, let's move on to some 60s. So we're probably going to change the background as well. Alright, so this is episode 2's look. It is her red. So it's pretty simple to put together. The only thing that is not correct is the red pants. I have red pants, but I can't find them at the moment, so we're wearing some black ones. But everything else is pretty much similar to Wanda's look. So let's dive in. Okay, so for the first thing that you're going to need for this look is just a red shirt. Like mine's a bright red muscle shirt, sleeveless shirt thing. And I bought this at just like Walmart. I bought this at a store at Walmart. The next thing you're going to want is a red cardigan. I was lucky enough to find mine at a thrift store, and I actually really like it. It's around the same color as hers. Not the same pattern, but close enough. And then you're going to want to get like some sort of gold necklace. I have something from my Harry Potter collection piece. It's just like this little gold tree. It's similar to what she wears, so it's fine. Then you're going to want to curl your hair. My hair was curling. Like this is the only one that's like accurate because I actually curled it properly. The rest of them I got lazy. I didn't actually curl it the right way, so it's sort of like a simple curl at the bottom, but it still looks good. Then you're going to want to get a pair of red pants. I think hers are a pair of like fancier version of capris, but mine are just elastic ankled ones. And then for the shoes, you're going to want something that doesn't go up past your ankle. I have a pair somewhere. Can't find them though. But yeah, this is pretty much it for Wanda's episode 2 look, her main look that she wears. Let's move on to the 70s. And I guess now I'll show it to you in color. This is what it looks like in color. Yeah, see, and then we just like slowly just have the background turn to color as well. No, I don't know how to do that. Alright, let's go to the 70s. Welcome back. So, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed those ones. Now we're going to move on to the 70s. And the one thing I did like about Wandavision is it gave me a chance to recreate some of these more like fun fashion eras. Like I did do that with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s final season. I did do the 30s, the 50s, the 70s, the 80s, and then their modern ones, but that was like a practice for this, and I got a little better at it from this, so since I'm also an actor, it makes it easier. So let's go. I'll move you guys forward a little bit. Alright, so this magnificent thing, it's the thing that holds magic. So yeah, like I said, so this is actually what the 50s costume looked like. It's literally just a beige golf shirt that I bought at the thrift store. I still have to add the black onto it. And yeah, we're also going to probably make her apron, because I did like her apron. Yeah, but now, here is the 70s. This one took many hours of sewing and cutting. Like, I'm gonna back this up just so you can see the full thing. Like, this took so long because we cut all these pieces. Were cut individually and sewn together. And like, also nothing is symmetrical at the moment, 'cause it's just being difficult. Like, these bits aren't symmetrical, so that's not gonna be symmetrical. But yeah, this took so many hours. And then the sleeves are also just blank on the backs. I did pull a little bit from, like, I made the sleeves, like the night before the new episode. So yeah, they're not fully done, but I like it like this. It pulls a little bit to Wanda and Monica's 70s costume, but this whole thing was mostly inspired by the Funko Pop's design. It's still missing some things, like there were some detail pieces that were going diagonal, there were some things on the back, but I like the way it turned out. I do have to throw in a liner still, because this is too messy and it's fraying and things are going to start falling apart if I don't throw a liner in soon, so gotta do that. But yeah, that's the 70s. I'm just gonna hang this back up. Alright, another fun thing. So this is one of my 80s costumes. It's just a simple long sleeve plaid shirt. This was the closest thing I could find to Wanda's 80s shirt costume piece. Because hers was such a specific color. This is about as best I could, and it was very 80s. I do have a pair of pants that I wore with it, but right now they are in the wash. And I don't want to forget to film this, because this episode may or may not be being filmed the Tuesday before it's supposed to come out. The week before it's supposed to come out, so yeah, this is my 80s. I did also do like crimpy hair, all that fun stuff for the 80s. The 80s is such a fun time. It's so overly used. Like, the 70s is like not a thing anymore. Like, no one dresses those for decade dances. It's mostly the 80s, but yeah, well, this is all I did for the 80s. I did also create a vest, but I don't know where that went, so yeah. But now, before we get back, let's take a walk over here. So over here is my Wanda Maximoff jacket and corset sort of thing. So this is like her, I'm gonna move back to better light. This is like her costume that she had in Civil War, Infinity War, part of Endgame. Now, there are a lot of things wrong with it. For one, it doesn't stay on my body, it keeps falling down. These things are, like, I'm losing light fast, the sun's setting. These things are sewn down. The sleeve bits, like, hold on. Okay, sleeve bits are too big, like this bit, the red. The maroon, it's too big, it's supposed to be a little smaller. The elbow is good, and just needs a zipper. But yeah, and then we have, hold on, I'll be right back. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but yeah, and then it's doing something. Then we have, like, it split down the back, we got the maroon on the side. We do still have to add a waistband, but I need to fix this back bit first, but I have to get a second opinion. Then the collar also is weird. It also needs a liner. Now this is the corset piece. I gender bent it as best I could. I gave it a little bit of a low neckline, like it goes to my temple, not my temple, solar plex. And then it's just an easy zip up. And yeah, that is her Infinity War, Civil War, Endgame, and 80s episode. Alright, now if we take a walk over here, we have, hold on, I'm going to put this thing on just so you can see it on me. We have my Wanda Maximoff 90s Halloween comic book accurate costume. Now I did gender bend this, so I'll just start off. So this glove's ripped. I ripped it by accident. But this is the glove. Hold on, let's roll up my sleeve. Like, yeah, it's just a fingerless glove. Almost like hers. Hers are actual gloves, but I opted out of that because I don't know how to make gloves. Then we just took a red muscle shirt. This is the same one that I wore in the 60s. I just repurposed it. Same thing. No actual repurposing. I just took it and stole it. And then we have a pair of red shorts. And then we also had this cape that I made. It's not accurate. I am going to make a better cape. I've done a lot of capes for Wanda. But yeah, it's just a cape. It's my Superman cape sort of thing that I had for something. And then we also made this headpiece. It's made out of craft foam. So yeah. And I'm working on a new one. Like, that goes with the finale. Alright. Now, before I get on to basically what was in the finale episodes, this little thing that I'm wearing, this gray and black, is pretty much what I wore for, actually I wore like this by itself, because I forgot that there was going to be a black sweater, but I wore the gray before I did any of these WandaVision stuff, like before any of it happened. I wore it on the Thursday before, I wore it on the 14th of January, just by itself, and a red shirt, black pants. But when I saw the actual episode, that it was featured in, when I saw, what was it, episode 8, I instantly fixed the costume. I wore a darker shirt that is in the wash right now because it's filthy and covered in cat litter because my cat likes to lie on my clothes and I forgot to put it in my hamper. And black pants. And then I just have this isn't accurate, it's a gray cardigan that I bought at a thrift store. Similar pockets. But yeah, I'm gonna probably make an actual coat, and then we have her black zip-up hoodie. And yeah, I wore pretty much these two together on the 4th of March. And yeah, it was fun. It's comfy, very relaxed. I haven't really taken them apart. I have to wash them because they're starting to smell. But yeah, now, let's move on to the final look thing, sort of. I'm gonna go grab it. Now here is one part of her final costume. This is a maroon sweater that I bought on Amazon. Just maroon. It's like, it looks like it's the screen accurate color right now, but it's not. It's a lot darker than it looks. And I haven't painted on the white and blue strips that were on her sleeves. I don't think I'm going to. If I do, I'll probably buy another one because there may be a cosplay that I want to redo where it's just a sweater. So we'll just leave it blank for now. But yeah, I also did wear a blue shirt from Gildan, I think. From Gildan, and it was blue. And then I wore a pair of gray sweatpants with black Nike runners sort of thing, and some gray socks. And then I did my hair, I tied it up. I probably will show you a photo of all of them. But yeah, now, let me go put this away. Now, there's actually one more costume. So, it was her final costume that she wore. There was one more costume that Wanda did wear, and it was her final look. I think I actually have the pants here, don't I? No, I don't. But yeah, it was her final look when she was saying goodbye to Vision and the boys in the final episode. So all I did was I wore this white shirt. It's not exactly the one that she had The one that is similar is just very heavy and I don't want to wear it and I don't know where it is. But yeah, I just wore this shirt with some blue jeans like she does, and I did do a little braid in the back. And now there is actually still one more costume that I'm working on, and it's the final Scarlet Witch costume. I love her new costume so much. It's so cool and looks amazing. So we are making it right now. It is being made out of broadcloth like the Scarlet Witch, like the one Max Mott jacket, and the 70s costume. Actually, 70s costume wasn't all made out of broadcloth, I remembered. But yeah, we're working on that, so there will be an individual video coming soon. I don't know when. It depends when I can get the headpiece done, because when I finish sewing the pieces onto the bodice part and the mini hip skirt thing that she had. And I don't think I'm going to make the gloves in that video. That will be a separate thing that I will probably show. But yeah, that was WandaVision. That was all my WandaVision costumes. Now, if I do make more things, I will update you. I will show you guys all that fun stuff. And then obviously my credits do look similar to what they did with WandaVision. Because I freaking loved WandaVision. I'm excited for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Make sure you guys check that out on Disney+. Make sure, if you haven't watched WandaVision yet, and this just spoiled the entire thing for you, I apologize. I did put a spoiler at the beginning. But yes, that was all my WandaVision costumes. So yeah, that was all my WandaVision costumes that I have at the moment. I do have some Agnes and, well, spoiler, Agatha costumes in the works. Like, I do have some already done. I did do my own version of Agatha all along. But we're probably going to make Agatha's witch costume from the opening of 108 and possibly 109's episode. I don't know yet. We will see what the future holds. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this helped inspire you to make your own WandaVision Wanda cosplay gender bends. And just remember, any gender can be anything they want, just don't overstep. Keep the weird stuff weird, make the crazy stuff fun. Still working on that catchphrase, but I'm probably going to keep weird stuff weird. But yeah, that's all. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, turn on the bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.